What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back again with the 16th episode of the Leicester City career mode, and this is the lineup that we're going to go into the next game with, and that next game is going to be Liverpool at home. As you can see there, we are just behind Liverpool, equal in points even with Liverpool and Chelsea. We do have a game in hand on Chelsea, but Liverpool, this is that game in hand from the looks of things. Not sure how close we are to the top. Don't want to look at the that top two just yet. Want to leave that until we played a couple of games this season, and then we will take a look at the league table. But first, got to get through this game against Liverpool. Full strength side, I would say, for this game, minus De Vrij in for Huth. I'm expecting a win here. Liverpool are a tough side, and they are equal in points with us. And they went 1-0 up, which isn't great, but I would say we were the favorites heading into this. We're probably not going to win it at this. Yeah, well, we've lost. For fuck's sake. Oh man, can we at least get one? No, that is the shit result. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's fucking bad. We shouldn't be losing 2-0 to Liverpool at home. At this point, in the career mode. I mean, losing 3-1 at Watford was still much more disappointing, but losing to Liverpool, still a bad result. I don't care if they were level on points with us and if they're a good side. I mean, when we're at home, we shouldn't be losing 2-0 to anyone in the world, not even Real Madrid. I mean, the squad we've got, we shouldn't be losing by that much at home. I mean, 1 goal maximum, but even then, like against Liverpool, like a draw I could have seen, but a loss is a bad result. Galliano there breaking that 70 barrier. He's 70 rated now. Decent stuff from him. Clement there, 68 rated. Both of them are progressing pretty nicely. And we're just going to advance into the next game. And it's going to be against Swansea, most likely away. We really need to bounce back from that disappointing performance against Liverpool. Okay, just a couple of emails here. De Vrij is apparently back from injury. I'm going to check his fitness to see that he is really back. Fuchs and Wasilewski both want to start. Not going to happen because Gaia is in great form right now. Is De Vrij fully back from injury, though? He is. Alright, so there we go. 84 rated De Vrij, and that just immediately makes our team look so much better. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to bounce back and win this game. I'm going to put Clement on the bench for Okazaki, and then that's the bench that we're going to roll with. Fuchs is also in great form. He's got that up arrow, but Gaia is higher rated and has played a lot of games this season. He's got 2 goals for us, which is decent for a left back. So hopefully we can win this game against Swansea. I'm expecting a win here too, but I mean, I was expecting a win against Liverpool, so we'll see how things turn out. We really need this win. Losing 2 games in a row, and I think it would be our 4th loss of the season. Just really isn't great. But we have went 1-0 up, courtesy of Lamar there. He's been having a great season so far. Him and Mahrez both have been our key players. And we're 50 minutes in now, and it's still 1-0. De Vrij has been substituted. And Mahrez, I just mentioned him earlier. He's got the 2nd goal of the game. And they did pull one back, but it was too late for him. 2-1, it finishes. Decent result there. Good to bounce back with 3 points after a loss. And we do have Zenit in the next fixture of this episode. They did gain a little bit of ground, because last episode I started a weak team against Salzburg. It was kind of risky. But I didn't give too much of a shit about the game. I mean, the league is my main focus, and I said that in the episode. So I stand by what I did, and if there's a game within a few days of this one, even though Zenit are our main rival for this, I mean, I'm going to start a weak team again, because I really just, comparing them, the league is probably, I would say 10 times as important as the Europa League to me this season. Really want that Champions League spot. And, alright, just glitching out there a little bit. Cheers, EA. Um, okay, so we got a monthly scouting report to look at. Hopefully there's some good players in here. No one yet. Only got one player left, and shocking. We do have Nunez though, so can't really complain. You know, it could be worse. Our youth system is pretty fine the way it is now. So we do have a game shortly after this. It is against a weak team in Sunderland, but I don't care. I want all my players fully fit, so that's the team we're going to go with in this game. It's still a strong lineup, so we really should be getting the 3 points anyways, although it is away, so I would say that Zenit are probably the slight favorites here, despite the fact that they are 2 points behind us in the Europa League tables. But yeah, this is it'll be an interesting one, this game. Galliano hopefully can grab himself a goal. He's been in decent form, but he hasn't scored for us yet. You know, he's increased a lot in rating so far, but Dezuba there has put Zenit 1-0 up, unfortunately. Nearing halftime now, still 1-0 down. It's not looking great, but again, I mean, I'm still pretty confident about topping the group, even if we lose this game, which we are going to do, because it's 2-0 now, and yeah, that's the end of the game. We've lost a lot of games by a 2-goal margin so far this season. It's really not great, but I mean, I did start a weaker team. It was kind of expected, but I started a weaker team because, you know, we've got Sunderland, you know, 2 days after that game. It should be at home. It is at home, but again, we need goals here. So yeah, we're starting that full strength lineup yet again. We really just need like a 4-0 win here. That would be ideal. A win here would put us into 5th place ahead of Southampton, because we do have a game in hand. And Sunderland have lost their last 3 games, 2 of them 3-0, and you know, all 3 of those games are against weaker teams. And Lamar has put us 1-0 up very early on in the game. So yeah, I'm expecting a big win here. You know, anything less than 3-0 is a disappointing result, I would say. I mean, if we concede a goal at all, I'm going to be disappointed. Mahrez has made it 2-0 though. Well on our way to that 3-0 scoreline, which I am hoping for. Clement is in for David Villa. Hopefully he can grab himself a goal. Looking like... Alright, Lamar has made it 3-0. And there we go. That is a good result. I was getting a little bit worried there because, you know, I said anything less than 3-0 is a bad result. And I stand by that because Sunderland just in awful form. And they have an awful squad on paper. So we really should have been beating them by a lot, and we did. 3-0, a decent margin of victory. Right, so I'm happy with that. Galliano there into you know, another rating increase for him. He's 71 rated now. Really excited to see how far he can go this season. I imagine he could go even as high as like 80 rated by the end of the season. He could be a starter for us. And he's going to start again in this game because it is shortly after that league match, and you know, it's in the cup, so he's going to start. Even though him and Clement both came off the bench, they're both going to keep their place in our cup squad against Crystal Palace, which we could even lose. Crystal Palace are doing pretty well in the league right now, and they did beat us earlier this season at home. So hopefully we can turn it around and get a win here. Okazaki with his first goal of the season, but it's cancelled out by Benteke, so it's 1-1 now. Not sure if this goes into extra time or a replay. I think because the English system is stupid, it goes into a replay, but whatever. Ward has made it 2-1 though, so at this point it doesn't matter. And that is the end of the game. So we have been knocked out of the EFL Cup. I think that's the Capital One Cup, like I was saying in previous episodes. I'm pretty sure it's the Capital One Cup, because I think in EA it is called the FA Cup. So I'm not really too concerned about being knocked out of that competition. The Capital One Cup is probably, yeah, it's definitely the lowest competition on my priority list. So if we were going to get knocked out of something, I do want it to be the Capital One Cup. And if you're wondering, the levels of importance, it goes League first, then Europa League, then FA Cup, then Capital One Cup. Wow. So last episode we saw him go for have the potential of 87 to 94. It's actually went down. He's 85 to 94 now. But this guy also 83 to 94 potential. That's incredible. Both those guys are going to turn into absolute world beaters. And I can't wait to sign him on into the first team. Probably going to send one or both of them on loan, but we'll see. That the right mid there, he recently came in from the youth team. I meant to put him on loan. He might not have got loaned out anyways because it was pretty close to the end of the transfer window. But in January, I'm going to look to send him and our left winger that we promoted from the youth team. I'm going to look into sending both of them out on loan. But we're going to go with this lineup again, our full strength team against Everton. Also, in case you hadn't noticed, Bayern there, he went up one more rating. I think that happened at the end of the last episode, but yeah, so he's 84 rated now. And we do have Everton away. It's going to be a tough game, but they have drawn each of their last 3 games. Wouldn't be surprised if they drew this one too. We're not in the best of form. We did just win 3-0 against Sunderland, but we did lose to Crystal Palace after that. So it's going to be interesting. This could go either way. But Lamar has scored another goal, although he's picked up an injury, and Schneiderlin has scored, and he's came off pretty early. That is very worrying. If he's out for a long period of time, that could be the end of our season, to be honest. And Delafay's made it 2-1, and that is just, that is a bad game. If Lamar is out for a while, I said it could end our season because him and Mahrez have been our key players. And, if one of them goes out injured, it's going to really affect the squad. How long is he out for? 4 fucking months. Oh my god. That is so bad. Oh. Let's just go into the squad report to see what we're losing because he's out injured. So yeah, we went from winning 1-0 against Everton to losing 2-1 and having arguably our best player injured. I mean, Mahrez with 20 goal contributions in 25 games, and Lamar with 12 in 15. That is a ridiculous record for a 22-year-old that just joined the club. And he's actually got an equal rating with Mahrez. And that is so bad for us. He could even, get downgraded a little bit. He could lose some stats because of this injury. 4 months is a long time. He's going to be out for most of the rest of the season. Oh, man. That is bad. He had 10 goals and 2 assists in 15 games. Oh, we're really going to miss him. He's doing better than both of our strikers, probably combined. Let's see, 8 goals, 2 assists between our strikers. Yeah, he's doing better than both of our strikers combined in less games. That is how good he's been for us this season. So that is a very big loss. Man, I'm gonna play one more game this episode, but that's just that is awful. Really need to bounce back in this game now. Oh, that's tragic. Absolutely tragic that we lost him. That was... I'm worried now. I'm worried about actually being able to finish in the Europa League spots, or the Champions League spots even, which was my goal heading into this season. But we're just gonna have to move on from it. It's done now. Unfortunately, we had Chelsea in the next game, so I'm gonna start with a weaker team here to rest a couple of players. And this is actually Zenit have to draw or lose this game, and we have to win this game in order to top the group. So that's interesting. I don't really care if we finish top or second, as long as we go through, which we're going to. I didn't even check the team below us, but yeah, I don't imagine us losing this game. It's at home to Rangers. I mean, they're a pretty weak team. Even this second choice lineup should be able to bring the 3 points. And I'll have to pay attention to the other results to see how Zenit fares. But we have scored pretty early on through Okazaki there, so a very nice start for us. I saw that Zenit went 1-0 up. We're now 2-0 up, but it doesn't matter if Zenit win. They went to 1-1, and now they're losing 2-1. The results are going by fast. We're only winning 2-1 now, though. I'm trying to keep up with both scores, and we're nearing the end of the game now. It's 3-1, and I think that Zenit finished 1-1. So Okazaki with 2 goals, Gray with 1. Okazaki making a case for starting in the starting team. I'll think about it. If he has good fitness, I might start him against Chelsea, but I do want to quickly look to see if we finish top. or second in the group. I'm pretty sure that that Zenit drew, meaning that we will top the group. It's gonna take forever to get there. Okay, so not sure if we finished top or not. Oh, that's the Champions League. Oops. So now I gotta get all the way back. The Europa League takes so long for some reason to navigate these menus. Jesus, EA, sort your lives out. It shouldn't be this difficult to navigate this stuff. Still gotta load. I'm not sure if it's not loading or if it's not there yet. Oh well, who cares? I'm pretty sure we topped the group. You know, EA's just not cooperating right now. Oh, okay, here we go. So, which group are we in? Just have to quickly scroll through here. Wow. Oh, I thought that was Real Madrid. I was like, why are Real Madrid in the Europa League, and why did they finish second? But no, they didn't. So, where are we at? Crystal Palace. Wow, finishing top of their group. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we did finish top of the group. Very nice stuff. Finished with a lower goal difference than Zenit, interestingly enough. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get an easier team in the next stage because of that. But that'll be in a future episode. That's going to be the end of this episode, so leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.